We're here today to hand over these 613 letters that people have signed to the Minister of Transport and Main Roads opposing the 24/7, 8 Bowser, 2 fast food outlet service station development right across the road from where we're standing today. We'll be handing these to Councillor Jenny McKay. It's also a site that, back in 2012-13, there was another service station development proposed for the identical site that was opposed vehemently by the community, and the developer eventually withdrew that application. So here we are 5 years later with another service station development that we're having to fight again. Unlike last time where it was impact accessible, the planning scheme has been changed and this whole area now is part of the district centre zone. So within that zone, there's a whole lot of acceptable uses, and a service station is one of those acceptable uses. So it's not subject to community consultation. We didn't need to get notified about it. It was only because Councillor McKay actually put it on her Facebook post that we realised that, this application had been lodged.
People have told me that it is totally unacceptable to add more traffic, and as you understand here this afternoon, there's buses, cars, children, parents. It's not a suitable location for such an activity.
I guess the main issues are traffic congestion, that it will add to that significantly around school drop-off and pick-up time. Also pedestrian safety. You've got a lot of school kids. There are over 400 primary school kids at this school. There's also the high school up there as well. And the access to the service station will be directly across the road. It's a really wide driveway that these children and parents and staff will have to traverse to get to and from school, and that can't be safe, when you've got a service station right in the midst of where there is a school and on the main road of Maleny. Well, we've had incredible support from the wider community, all sorts, small businesses, larger businesses, concerned citizens, but we've also got around a dozen medical practitioners who have signed a letter that they've sent to the Sunshine Coast Regional Council and also to state governments that opposes this development on health grounds. Emissions is a real concern for them as medical practitioners, and the evidence, the global evidence about what impacts that can have on children, particularly as they're growing up, but also the obesity issues. That, as we hear in the media often, is a really key concern for these medical practitioners, and having 2 fast food outlets 40 metres from a school is not going to be helping in our quest to address that obesity issue that 60 to 80% of the population face. Also the amenity. This is a really unique brand that Maleny offers. That's why tourists come here, that's why people move here, and it's not what we want as a bookmark to this township.
The strongest plea is to the Minister. If the Minister says no, as a concurrent agent, that they cannot enter or exit this road here where we are, it's automatically refused by Council. Some of the environmental requirements in that are very stringent now, so some of the concerns with that are probably not as strong as what they were years ago. But our best hope of having this application rejected is the network, the road network, the location to the primary school, the impact on the traffic here is our strongest avenue, and let's hope the Minister has listened to Andrew Powell, read our letter, and will actually take our plea.